I want to preface this with a disclaimer that regardless of whatever you hear me say in this video, I do enjoy Jim Carrey. He has had a hand in some of my favorite films, and I actually think that he is a great addition into the Sonic films. He brings life to the Eggman character in a way that the games haven't before. He also really seems to enjoy making these films. For years, if you'd ask Jim Carrey, he'd talk about how evil Hollywood is and how he wanted to get away from it after reaching the peak of it, but for some reason, he will run to the Sonic films with a heartbeat. Whether it's the Sonic world or the people he's working with on the set, it's kind of reignited his passion for comedic acting, and I wouldn't want that kind of joy to be taken from anyone. That being said, I would like a little less Jim Carrey in the next Sonic film. I don't want him gone or anything, I'm just coming to the theater to see an anthropomorphic blue hedgehog move at speeds that exceed sound, and while I got that in this film, I feel like it also had a bit too much Jim Carrey in it. I didn't even used to feel this way about the films because the first and second films had a perfect balance of fast blue hedgehog screen time to human screen time. In the third film, they had Jim Carrey playing the role of Gerald Robotnik, meaning that he got to play on the bit of two characters being played by the same actor in a movie, and that caused him to get just a bit too much screen time for my taste. Was it funny and entertaining? Yes. Did it at times take away from the tension of the film for the sake of said funny moments? Yes again. Did it kinda ruin the dark and evil character that Gerald Robotnik was supposed to be? For a third time, I have to say yes. This isn't to say that Carrey did a bad performance. Again, I really did enjoy it. But when you're cutting away from the climactic battle between Sonic and Shadow that the movie has been building towards, to watch Jim Carrey essentially play with himself in a fight scene that we did not need at all, that's when you create a problem. I don't know if it was due to budget constraints or maybe Jim Carrey got so carried away and the directors wanted to allow him to have his moment, so they added this into the film, which I'd understand, but I feel like there was a better way that this could have been done. Or maybe not better, just differently enough that it didn't annoy me while watching it. Thankfully, Gerald Robotnik died at the end of the third film, and to the best of my knowledge, there isn't any other Robotnik-esque character that exists within Sonic lore that would allow for us to get two Carrey performances for the price of one like we got this time. So the screen time should balance itself out for the next film. However, I just want to say in advance to the people working on the next film, if at all possible, make sure that Jim Carrey doesn't get too much screen time, especially not at the cost of an amazing fight scene. Again, even though I do adore his performance, like the saying goes, too much of a good thing is not always good for you.